Hello, everyone. Today's unboxing is a little different. I want to start off by saying that I don't usually do movie unboxings, but today's is going to be a little different because I will be unboxing the Terminator from 1984 on 4K Blu-ray Ultra HD. This is a movie that I grew up watching as a kid. Me being from the 90s and like growing up in the 2000s, this movie was a big deal. This one and its sequels, Terminator 2, with Arnold Schwarzenegger. I'm a big fan of him and his movies. This is one of the best movies that came out during that time, like in the 80s. And I always say the movies from the 80s and 90s are probably some of the best movies ever, even to this day. I feel like a lot of the newer movies just don't have that like magic that these movies in the 80s and 90s had. This being my all-time favorite. That's why I'm making this unboxing, because I think it deserves it, because it's my hands down my all-time favorite movie. Like if somebody were to ask me what's your favorite movie, this is it right here. And I've said it in the past in the high school. One time they asked me or me and my classmates what our favorite movies were, and obviously some people went with Scarface, which I love Scarface as well. And I guess I'm the only one that kind of changed it up, and I didn't go for the like typical answer that most people were going for, and I'm like the Terminator. And this is, in my opinion, the best one in the series. Terminator 2 was pretty good as well. It was close enough, but this is a 10 out of 10. Rotten Tomatoes gives the movie a 10 out of 10. Um, but as far as the trilogy, like the original trilogy, this one and part two were the best. Three was okay. Anything that came out after three was pretty much garbage. Uh, the last two being the worst in the series. And I'm glad this finally came out on 4K. It came out in November of last year. I was gonna get it then, but I ended up not getting it. So I just got it now, just recently. And unfortunately, if you wait long enough, I didn't even know, but the slip cover that comes out, like in the outer slip cover, after a couple of months, they just start shipping them without the slip cover, which kind of sucks because I wanted it, but it's not really a big deal. But it would have been cool to have it. This one comes with a digital copy. I believe it's on Voodoo, which is not Fandango. That's like the only place that this copy will be redeemed. Here's a back. Yeah, for those of you who haven't watched it, I mean, there's a lot of people out there who still haven't watched this movie. It's about a cyborg that goes, they send him back in time, Skynet does, to kill John Connor, the leader of the resistance. So they're from 2029. They send him back to the present day at that time, which is 1984, to take care of, to prevent John Connor from being born. They sent to kill his mother, Sarah Connor. This movie is rated R. I don't know if camera focuses. It's rated R. Obviously, it shows like the digital code and stuff. That's what the back looks like. Yeah, they sent him back in time and try to prevent John Connor from being born. And well, I guess for those who haven't watched the movie, you just check it out. Like I highly recommend it. It's a 10 out of 10 in my opinion. Rotten Tomatoes gives it a 100%. So that's, they're when it comes to ratings, they give a lot of good movies like bad ratings. So that tells you something. I also got these two movies, but I'm not really gonna do an unboxing of these. This is Commando. Also, highly recommend this movie from Arnold Schwarzenegger, and Collateral Damage. These are available on Blu-ray only, so I obviously didn't get this one. Eventually will come in 4K. I know that, but when it does, I'll get it. But for now, this will do. Um, like I said, I wanted to get this back in November, but I just didn't get it for whatever reason. So plastic's kind of hard today. They have it. I got it from Target. They have it. They didn't really release it like I noticed they didn't really release it on like retail stores. I didn't see it in any store, but and Walmart didn't carry it for whatever reason. I was wondering, like, if I would have seen it in person, I would have picked it up, but I didn't even see it. So online was like the only way. That's probably the reason why I waited this much, because I hate ordering stuff online. It comes like, I've had times where like cases come broken and discs come out of they're out of place. So I just rather just get it in person, and if I don't see it, like, I'll just wait. A lot of times. But I don't know, like, sometimes I just try to hurry, because then for one, the digital code could expire. Oh, so it actually has like artwork the disc does. As you can see, it's a T800 skeleton, the T800 being the model that was sent back to 84. And then the digital code, here it is. So you get the digital code to redeem, follow the steps. And like I said, I believe it's just for like Voodoo, which is not Fandango. Yeah, don't even try to like use the code, because by the time this video's up, I had already used it. That's what's cool about these movies, that you get a digital code. So like, if you want to download it and watch it on your phone, you can. Like, I have a lot of movies on there from like movies I get for free. Well, not for free, because I buy the like Blu-rays or whatever, and it's included in them. So it's pretty cool to like watch them on your phone, or you could download them on your laptop and PC, and they'll be yours forever. But if you just like stream it from like Apple TV, then if like whatever company like doesn't give it its rights, they could take it down from the storefronts, and then you won't have it in your library even though you bought it. Like, this movie, if you really want it on 4K, it goes on sale on like Apple TV and Vudu like pretty often. It goes down to all the way down to like $4.99. Like 2 weeks ago, this movie was $7.99 in 4K on Apple TV, and like last month it was $4.99 on 4K. But like, the actual physical release just dropped like back in November of 2024. But I mean, I'm a collector, so I need this movie like on 4K. Funny enough, we had this on VHS when I was a kid. When I grew up, when I was able to get like the actual movies, I never bought it on DVD, never bought the Blu-ray. And then I'm like, you know what? I'll just wait until they drop it on 4K. And then they finally did, and I got it 3-4 months after its release. It's not too bad, I guess. Yeah, that does it for today's unboxing. I should have some more fragrance and video game unboxings coming up, because that's what I usually unbox on my channel. But like I said, every now and then, if a movie's really good and it's a movie I enjoy, then I'll unbox it as well. Those two movies that I showed right now, I'm not going to do an unboxing, because to be honest, they're not new, and for all I know, they just have a disc. Not really as a big deal to me, you know. But yeah, I should have WWE 2K25 unboxed in the next month, which is when it's dropping. So I'll probably have that, hopefully, if my store decides to carry it, physical copies of it. And I should have some fragrance unboxings coming up in the next couple of months as well. Thanks.